Matthew 1, verse 6. Yesai de egenesin ton Dawid ton Basileah, Dawid de egenesin ton Solomona ektes tu Uriu. Continue with the genealogy of Jesus Christ here. And Jesse begat or fathered David. Notice how we continue to have the objects with the explicit accusative article to let us know that is the object of the verb. So again, Jesse begat David. And then we have this appositional restatement of who David is. David the king. Remember, the genealogy began by identifying Jesus Christ as the son of David and the son of Abraham. This again reminds us that Jesus fulfills the kingly promises, the royal promises that God gave to David. David was promised that one of his descendants would reign on his throne forever, and Jesus is the fulfillment of that promise. David here is identified as the king. Of course, you may also know that the genealogy is organized in groups of 14, and 14 is the numerical value of the Hebrew name David. So that seems to be intentional as well. So, and we read, and David begat Solomon. And then we have this out of the one of Uriah, out of the one of Uriah. And notice the one here, that's a feminine article. It's implying the word gunaikas, isn't the word for wife, out of the wife of Uriah. An interesting detail, isn't it? Uriah, of course, was a Hittite. So we have another example of a reference to a Gentile in the genealogy, reminding us that Jesus is the Savior for all people, Jew and Gentile. We also have a reference to a tragic failure of David, of adultery, of murder, and yet even in spite of David's sin, and even through this horrible tragedy, God was working to bring about the fulfillment of his promises.